Hey guys, welcome back to Tracie's Place. I am here doing another mukbang for you, and I have Little Caesars and McDonald's. The McDonald's, this is from, of course, the other day I had some leftovers, so I wanted to eat my Italian cheesy bread with something. They taste super good alone, but I like to eat them, with something else too. And the tenders would be the perfect thing. So, let me show you this. Oh. This is one of my favorite things too. I think I like this better than their pizza, better than Little Caesars pizza. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say grace first. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this is about too big. God is great and God is good. Lord, I thank you for this food. Bless it, make it nourishing and not harmful. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. I got something on my chin. But I'm going to move a little bit of this out of the way. Put my tenders in with my thingamabob here. Okay, we're going to do that like that. We're going to do this like this. All right, I'm about to dig in. Oh, you know what? And I got some, I believe that this is Italian seasonings. But it doesn't say, it just says Zap Pack, a blend of special spices to accent your pizza. But this, I tasted this before and it tastes like Italian seasonings. And I put this on my pizza. Y'all, now this is good. I get a couple of packs when I go into Little Caesars, regardless of, I guess, what pizza. Except La Rosa's. La Rosa's don't need nothing. La Rosa's is my favorite pizza. I did a mukbang on that. Oh goodness, last month I think. So find that one down in scroll through my videos. But this is so good. And I had this on Little Caesars pizza, and it was so good, so good. Woo. I love their Italian cheese bread. I also have tang here too. Made me some more tang. Oh, that's so good. I gotta buy some more of that. And also, other than the Italian seasonings that I got on here, I like their butter garlic sauce. I love it on the cheese bread too, as well as the pizza. Put a little bit of that in there. And it's just, oh. I must say, y'all, that I got this for free today. And how I got it for free is that on Sunday, after church, I didn't feel like cooking that day. So we went to Little Caesars. And sop some of that butter up. But we went to Little Caesars on the way home. And no, not on the way home. I think we waited a while, and then I went back and got the pizza. But anyway, I went through the drive-thru. And this young lady comes over to the window. She doesn't say, "Hi, how may I help you?" Or "What can I get for you today?" or anything. And she just came to the window and did like this. It was like, oh my goodness. And she was like, a young African American girl. And I just say that because sometimes there's a challenge, it seems like, between some African American women for some reason. I don't know. But I'm not being racist or anything, but that I've noticed that sometimes they just like, they gotta one up you or challenge you in some way. Sometimes, not all, but just some. And she just came up, she was like, and I've been done like that before. It's been a long time ago though. And so I kept my composure, of course, and I said, "Hi." I said, and I placed my order. And she didn't say, okay, you know, and she just turned away, went and got it, and, you know, came back, got the money. And I asked her, what did I ask her? I said, oh, are you running any specials on something I asked her about a special. And she was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. All right, well, thank you. And I drove away. But of course, was not going to let that be the end of it. I was like, oh my goodness. And not out of spite or anything, but restaurants really need to know that their employees, when they're not giving good customer service or anything, that, you know, that they're representing the restaurant at that time, the restaurant chain, the restaurant owner, even if you want to go that far, but they're representative. And so when I got home, you know, when I left the window, I was like, oh, okay, okay. Before I got home, I pulled over and I called back to the restaurant and I said, and it sounded like the girl, and I don't know if she remembered my voice now, I doubt it, but anyway, it seems like she was nervous. But anyway, when she answered the phone, and I could tell that it was her, because I was like, can I speak to the manager, please? And she was like, well, and she said something kind of inaudible, and I said, can I speak with the store manager, please? And she was like, there's only two on duty today, me and she said another person's name. And I'm thinking like, oh, you was one of the managers? And so anyway, I said, may I speak with the other store manager? Because I presume that, you know, the person I was speaking to was the one that didn't treat me kindly at the window. I said, can I speak to the other manager, please? And she said, oh, okay. Attitude totally different from when I just seen her at the window. So I can tell that she really did give it to someone else because the voice sounded totally different. And so the lady was like, may I help you? And I told her what happened. I said, I came to the restaurant just a few minutes ago and I ordered, you know, such and such, and I said the young lady that came to the window, I said, did not give me good customer service. I said it was very tacky. And she said, she said, I'm sorry. And I told her what happened. I said, I came up to the window. I said, she didn't say, may I help you? Or hello, or anything. She just looked at me for me to place my order. And she was like, oh my goodness. And, you know, I told her about the whole little interaction. And she said, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. She said, I want to offer you a credit. Would you like another pizza or some crazy bread or, you know, what have you? And I told her, yes. I said, that would be fine, actually. That would be good. I said, because when people come to spend their money at your restaurant, you know, they're expecting good customer service when they're, you know, spending money with you. And she's like, oh, ma'am, I understand. And so, I said, well, we talked a little bit, and then I said, well, instead of the crazy bread or pizza, I said, because I really don't, you know, crazy bread is not my favorite. I really love this. And I asked her, could I have this instead? And she said, oh, yes. She said, because we don't want any problems or anything. I said, no, we don't. And by that, I assumed that she meant me calling corporate or taking it further than the restaurant. So it is good to put a bug in management's ear or corporate or whoever, because I still want to call just to say, you know, the corporate, just to have them reiterate that this is happening a lot now with their younger employees, that they maybe need to concentrate on better customer service when training their employees. Because this is the third time in 2 months now we've gotten bad customer service, and it's been with the younger generation, like in their 20s and teenage years. We went to McDonald's not long ago, last month, and you know, on our way to our son's soccer game, and it was way out somewhere. So anyway, the first little guy that we paid the money to, my husband was driving. He paid the money to, and the little guy didn't say anything, just took the money, and my husband said felt like he almost kind of snatched it a little bit. But took the money and, you know, no exchange or anything, niceties or anything. So, we pulled forward. It's okay, the first little guy, he was white. Second little guy was black. And he come to the window, you know, just being all super cool and doing like this to my husband, you know, like, and just, you know, no professionalism or anything. We left that window. Here I go. Call back to the store. Got the number off the receipt. No, I looked it up on Google. And called and talked to the manager, and she put a credit in, you know, for a meal. And I said it would be good if you would, you know, talk to your employees and, you know, teach them about customer service and this, that, and that. She said, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry, you know, da, 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 da. We will say something to both of them. And we'll take care of it. You know, let's give you a credit for a meal, blah, 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 and all that. But we probably won't be out that way for a long time. And I don't know how long their credits last. But, and then the other time was at Cracker Barrel last month. And I did a mukbang on that meal. But the young lady, she couldn't remember anything we asked her to get. She was very nonchalant. We asked her for, and not overtly any. We weren't, you know, being ridiculous in any request or anything. First, we sat down. We didn't have any utensils. Usually when you come into Cracker Barrel or any other sit-down restaurant, they give you menus and utensils. She didn't do that. I was like, okay. Then we had to ask for bread a second time. And they usually bring that out first anyway. And we had to ask for that a second time. And so when she brought that out, didn't bring any plates or anything, any saucers, you know. And we're like, okay, we don't have no utensils, no saucers. We just going to be eating off of this platter of bread and passing it to the table. Sometimes you don't know whether to, you're not taking it out on them, but if you don't give them a big tip, they'll know, okay, I didn't give good customer service. And you don't necessarily always want to do that. You might write something on a note and give it to them or something like that. If you're comfortable, say something to them. But it's just like nowadays, you don't feel comfortable saying anything. Even when you say it nicely, it could be taken, you know, not that way. So, but it's been with the younger adults and younger kids. So, have any of y'all experienced that lately, like, or a lot lately? Like, they haven't been trained, the employees haven't been trained at the restaurants or what have you? But it is really something. So anyway, what are you all eating today? Or what are y'all gonna cook for dinner? I know Mondays can be kind of up in the air. You get back ready for the week and everything. I like to try to cook something on the weekend, kind of have it to last, but I haven't been doing that lately. I used to cook when I'd be making Sunday dinner or something. I used to do it kind of frequently. I would make meals for the week and just put them in the refrigerator. But I haven't been doing that lately. But I don't know what I'm going to cook today. I didn't make a plan for today. Unfortunately, I usually do. So I better make it quick because my husband and son will be home in a couple hours. and I don't have time to really defrost something. Make something quick. It's like lately, I like to cook like dinner kind of foods on Monday through Thursday, and even on Sundays. You know, when I have to cook, you know, it's dinner type food, like a meal like mac and cheese and fried chicken and stuff like that. I like to cook that Monday through Thursday. Sometimes on Sunday, like I said, if I have to cook. I really love to eat out on Sunday though. But Monday through Thursday, cook meals, and then some, you know, enough for leftovers. Then on Friday and Saturday, I like to cook like cheeseburgers or have pizza, taco salad or something like that on the weekend. I don't like to cook anything heavy on Friday and Saturday. I won't say not heavy, but that's going to take up a lot of time. So what do y'all think? Now, it's a touchy subject, but and it keeps on coming on TV, and I keep watching it. It keeps cutting into the program. So what do y'all think about the Dr. Ford and Judge Kavanaugh situation? It is unfortunate. Now for me, and I kind of you can compare it to or not compare it to. It's kind of different in a way. You know, people say that, you know, Bill Cosby got put in jail for it and this and that. Why isn't this guy? And then the Harvey Weinstein thing too. I don't think he's gone to court or anything for, you know, what he did in Hollywood to those actresses and, you know, different people. But with this Judge Kavanaugh, me personally, I feel a little different. Not just because he seems to be a nice guy. He does seem to be. And I'm not a Trump supporter or anything like that. But I just kind of feel like this. Things that you have done when you are younger, if you can look back through your own history, things that nobody knows but you and God, that you have done, and you may have done it one time and, you know, nobody knows about it or what have you. You've gotten your forgiveness from God and you're really not that way. It was just something that, you know, happened, or something that you did do, you're sorrowful for, whatever, and you go on, and then years later, when you are no longer that person, that same person, you get hit with something like this. And I don't know whether he did it or whether he didn't do it, but it just seems awfully strange that they're bringing this up now. She's saying, you know, it's for the good of the American people that she's doing it, and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, well, that man he became a judge. So he's presided over cases and stuff before now even. Many he had to make, you know, judicial decisions on and stuff. He's coached girls, you know, and different things like that, and been over women as far as in his position at work, in offices and different things like that. So how is now any different? I mean, I know it is the Supreme Court, but still, he has been hands-on publicly all these 36 years. And there has not been, any incident that, like I said, the FBI has checked him out, and this and that, and nobody has reported anything on him since these three have just come forward, and that was in high school. And I think in college they said. But if you all think about it, there are some things you've done or things that people have done in their boy, from age 16 to 25, 24, 25, you are not the same person 5, 10 years later after that. You change so much. Most people, I'm not saying everybody, but for the most part. And you've done some crazy things or things that you wouldn't never do. Sometimes people get to 45 and they can't, the age of 45, and they can't believe that they are the same person, that they, they're not the same person as they were when they were 20 even, or 25. I'm like, so you mean to tell me a person can't become a pastor, or can't be a CEO of a company, or this, that, and the other, and they've done things long ago, and they're not the same person? That doesn't wash well, with me. So like I said, I don't know if he did it or if he didn't. I'm thinking, why have you waited till now? I know people get, scared to come out and this, that, and the other, but I think I probably would have been more scared, and you have more to lose now than then, even though with the Me Too movement and stuff going on. And with the women, Lord have mercy, coming out, Melissa Milano sitting up there behind Judge Kavanaugh, I think behind Judge Kavanaugh's wife, sitting up there, but in support of the Me Too movement, in support of, what's her name, Dr. Ford. First of all, you don't know Dr. Ford, Melissa Milano. And it's okay to be in support of someone, but, I mean, people are coming out like this woman is, they're certain that it's true. Just like some men lie to get out of it. They didn't do it. They say they didn't do it and they did. Just like men lie. Some women lie and say that men did things to them and it never happened. There are men in jail now and they didn't do what they did, and they're locked up for years. And, DNA proves that they didn't do it, or there was somebody not long ago that there was a man in jail and another man in jail. The one man admitted that he committed the crime, against the person. But they had to go through a whole new thing to exonerate the man that was actually charged but didn't do it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And all these women, I'm thinking like Elizabeth Milano, whatever, stay yourself in Hollywood. Try to go after Weinstein or whoever, Harvey Weinstein, I think that's his name, And I'm thinking, what's going to be done to him? They're like Bill Cosby and this man, they have basically proven that, because it's been women that's been coming out since years ago up until fairly recent. So when you have a track record and you still doing the same things and everything, then yeah. But I just think it's different with this Kavanaugh person. I mean, if it happened long ago, he could be totally different now. I don't. So like I said, I don't know if he's lying or not. But if y'all think about it, I don't know how old some of y'all are or not. But Lord have mercy on the little boys that I used to go to school with. In elementary and stuff. Used to hit you on the butt. Used to get hanging up your coat, and the little boys are, they's grinding and stuff trying to grind on a girl, and, all of this stuff. This is when I was little. This was elementary school. They was doing this. And it's not right. It's not right. I'm just saying, boy, you could take half the men down, more than half the men down in this country for sexual things, whether they were purposefully, accidentally, when they were younger, or when they, oh my Lord. Up till I think I was in high school, guys were still smacking girls on the butt. Girls would giggle and stuff like that. It's not right. It's not right. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, Lord have mercy, how, times have changed. And they should. Women should not be touched and, stuff like that. I'm just saying, Lord, what if a little boy in high school that had, touched me or someone else I saw, and he's running for office, and I'm like, oh, he tried to grind on me and fifth grade. You know, we 40 now or whatever. And you're stopping this man that probably don't even, you know. Okay? I'm going to leave that alone. But tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Did you all watch A Million Little Things the other day? I believe it's supposed to be from the makers of This Is Us. And I watched it when it came out. I think it was Wednesday night. Last Wednesday night. So I'll be watching it again this week. But I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think... I know issues have to be brought to the forefront and different things. I was just kind of uneasy with that. To me, it wasn't good, period, like the acting. Well, the acting was decent, but it just wasn't good. I was kind of thinking, like, you don't want people thinking about or opting to commit suicide when things come up in their life. But I know that they mean for the show to prevent it. But then sometimes showcasing certain things can actually put a push on things, like it's glorifying it somewhat. And I know that happened with a cable or Netflix show that was out like last year, I think it was. It was a girl that was in high school or something. She killed herself. And they kind of went through scenarios of what happened after she died, how it affected the other people, whatever. And they were saying that it more so glorified it, it was not necessarily a prevention. And so that's kind of what I thought about this show. I was thinking like, oh, because my son was down there in the room. We were down in the family room. And I was like, I went upstairs. And I left that on the channel. And I was thinking, I was trying to run downstairs, and because I didn't want him to see that. You know, you don't want certain things getting into people's minds, you know. And not that, you know, it's just some things you just don't want, you know, your children to see. Or I just didn't think it was good. I'm going to watch it a couple more times, but it didn't seem like it glorified it on purpose, but y'all get what I mean. Alright, guys. That is all for me today. I am not going to sit up and go past full. So thank you all for coming to be with me today. Let me know down in the comment section what you all are eating today. If you are on lunch right now, let me know what you are eating. And let me know what y'all fixing for dinner today. What you all are making for dinner. Alright, I said I was going to stop eating. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Be blessed. I love you guys. And I'll see you right back here on Tracie's Place.